Good evening. Yes, it is evening. The shop's shut. You won't see any customers wandering behind. Julia's on holidays and the tasks are piling up, yet we will power on into the night and bring you all the wonderful things we like to do. Now, first I would just like to congratulate our winners of our prize draw from June. They have been contacted. As far as I know, prize winner 1, prize winner A, hasn't been back in touch with us. Hopefully she will soon. And we have a cantankerous couple who received prize 2. I do say that a little bit in jest. We're going to have to lever them out of their house and up to the tops. Not because they don't want to go, but other extenuating circumstances. But we're really hopeful that these lovely people can get a little breakaway and enjoy the well-deserved prize. You know who I'm talking to. So, look, in this exciting, riveting edition of The Feast Online, we have some good information on kale. Now, we thought we'd feature kale because we have some magnificent local kale, once again, coming from Pine Haven Organics. So we thought we'd profile it and give you a little bit more information about all the wonderful things that kale has to offer and a couple of different ways of using it. Meanwhile, Fuji apples, absolutely brilliant. My understanding is they're not long from our premium grower. They won't be around for that much longer. You know, we're talking weeks. So please get your fill. We have dropped the price of the Tasmanian galas, just $1. They're eating fine, but they're not in the same league as the premium apples. They're just a little bit softer, not as crisp. Special this week on pineapples. They're a real low acid variety. They're lovely and sweet. Bananas are very much thin on the ground, and we'll be lucky to fill all orders this week. Supply with the cool weather has really dropped off. Mandarins are lovely and sweet, very juicy, only a few seeds. Mushrooms, we've got these fantastic Swiss brown flats on the larger side of things. They'll be great to bake up. We also have beautiful, nice, clean little buttons and also the white buttons. Highlights, really, to me, the English spinach is fantastic, the bok choy is fantastic, and so is the choy sum. Kale, as we'll show shortly, both curly and black Tuscan in abundance. Silver beet has climbed a little bit in price, but the bunches are fairly chunky and solid. Broccolini makes its first appearance for winter. One size of zucchini this week, that's a slightly bigger. The carrots really are sweet this time. We have only the green cucumbers, they're on the large side. We also have these beautiful big bunches of leeks. We also have beautiful local Sebago potatoes. Now, kale appears to be relatively new to us. You know, it's an ancient veg, dates back to Mediterranean times, but it has, I guess, made an appearance in recent years, very recent years, as a bit of a superfood, and for very good reason. It's a member of the brassica family. It's a cruciferous vegetable, so it's related to cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, all those kinds of things. And more conventional research is showing, you know, the nutritional benefits of eating these foods, particularly consuming them in a relatively raw state if possible. Kale is known to help detoxify your liver. It contains the nutrients glucosinolates and methylcysteine sulfoxides. Yes, big words, and I am reading them. Now, these do help to activate detoxifying enzymes in the liver, which plays a pretty important role in neutralizing carcinogenic substances. One of the key glucosinolates is sulforaphane, and sulforaphane is present, as I said, in all brassicas, but it's very high in kale. Kale is a potent cancer killer. It contains an enzyme called myrosinase and interacts with the sulforaphane compounds and is known to cause a cancer cell apoptosis, which basically means it kills the buggers. Kale is high in antioxidants, ranks highest amongst all vegetables in its concentration of carotenoids like beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin. Basically helps protect the eyes and can help fight age-related macular degeneration. Kale is also anti-inflammatory. It contains vitamin K and omega-3, and inflammation is becoming to be well known as the root of many diseases. Most excitingly, as I guess we discover some of the negative impacts of using plastics, particularly in terms of storing food, and the xenoestrogenic properties of those plastics. Kale is a good natural source of I3C, which is indole 3-carbinol, and that helps the body to remove synthetic estrogen, which lessens the cancer-causing potential of excess estrogen in the body. Anyway, on the weekend, bright and early one morning, I juiced some kale. Welcome to my humble kitchen that I share with my lovely wife and children. Today we're going to show you just some juicing kale and a few things that we like to put into our juice recipe at home. At home at present we're on a high alkalizing diet, so let's have a little look at what we're putting in our juice. We are juicing things, of course. We've got a couple of different types of kale. We have our black Tuscan, a little bit of dinosaur kale as well. Some fresh chimney-root, only this much in the entire juice because my wife is a wuss. My wife has a sensitive stomach. A small knob of ginger. We don't like to go too hard on the sugary end of the scale, so we really have just, relative to the entire juice, only 1 apple and a little bit of carrot. We have been using a little bit of purple carrot as well of late, but none available this week. Zucchini, Brussels sprouts, a little bit of English spinach, a nice amount of parsley, of course some celery, broccoli, another member of the cruciferous family, so again high in sulforaphane. Now we're very lucky at home to have a very good juicer. This is the Angel juicer. I'll give you a little quick look at the Angel juicer. The thing I like about it, it's very easy to set up, it's very easy to use, it's very easy to clean, only a few parts. It's got these magnificent beasts here which really get down to a cellular level in terms of pressing the juice, so you really get absolutely every bit of nutrition out of what you're juicing. Of course it is a low revolution juicer, so again there's minimal impact on the nutritional quality from the juicing process, so low heat. Thing about juicing kale, it's very simple. The Angel just rips straight in. The first few pieces to go through, you don't get a lot of juice, it just needs to build up a little bit of pressure within inside the unit. And once you're away, you start to get quite an amazing amount of juice out of a leafy green vegetable. This is really just a splash guard. It does vibrate a little bit, but you can see. The thing I love about the Angel is there's very minimal preparation. Once it gets going, it really rips. The juice is done. You can see we've got lovely, rich, dark green. The Angel juicer makes an absolute pulp-free juice. So all we have in there, tuck your lungs back in, Ruby, is just all high-dense nutrition. Enjoy. Yes, so good evening, Julia. Enjoy your holiday. We are slightly behind budget, but that's only to be expected. A little bit of housekeeping. There are no markets for the next 2 weeks. The next farmers market returns on the 7th of August. So we've got 2 weekends of sleeping in. Must say that's not a bad thing. Have a lovely week. We'll see you next week. Bye.